Hello, my rising phoenixes, and welcome back to my channel, your girl Lydia Monique here, where we talk about all things beauty, mind, body, and soul. We are going to talk about tomorrow being 1/11. Yay! 1/11, it's a perfect day to set new intentions and ground yourself, be outside in nature, and kind of be like a child. Like a child. Have you ever had the permission to just be like a child and have a new open mindset? So before anyone told you that opinion was wrong, or that dream was wrong, or that goal was wrong, waking up tomorrow feeling like a child, where you can literally set the intentions, set the tone. If you can really just say you were given the opportunity that if God, universe, whatever it is that you believe in, I believe in both, because God is, God is everything, and he made nature. So nature is life, and I believe it's healthy for you to ground in it. So yeah, it's using the intentions to recreate, have a new goal, and being able to just be like a child and know that you can use your imagination. With that being said, we set the intentions tomorrow morning. I want to invite you to meditate a little, put your feet just on the grass, and really take that moment to breathe in and breathe out. Now what you're going to do, or suggest you do, is that you think of an event that didn't go as planned, and you think of that event and you literally tap back into that memory and reprogram it to be something else. So you have more of a forgiving heart, and your perspective is different. Because I don't know about you guys, but there are some people, and I have in the past, live with regret, right? So living with regret, and when you live with regret, you're recreating the same event over and over again, and you're kind of setting yourself out to hurt over and over again, when you can just really tap in, meditate on the story that happened, and recreate a different outcome. A lot of times we could even have something come up again, and you think like, oh, wait a minute, this happened before, so I'm going to protect myself so it won't happen. Kind of like the butterfly effect, where you're trying to control. Realistically, if you just forgive it and recreate, reflect, it can go a different way instead of just being in fear. So the thing is, tomorrow for 11/11, are you going to choose trust or fear? I want to invite you to, let's choose trust. Okay, so if you're like a child and just be like, I get to wake up in the morning, turn on some Palo Santo. If you don't have Palo Santo, that's okay. Just breathe in, do a little breath work, and rewrite my own story. Think of that story that's still hurting you and recreate it and let it go. Number 2, I want you to have that mindset of doing it now. Doing it now. When you have that mindset of doing it now, it's like God. What if God or whoever was to come to you and tell you, hey, that can happen today? Are you prepared? A lot of times when we think that what we want is so far away, well, we don't even try it, because it's like, it's never going to happen, or it's going to take forever to happen. But what if we live life like our heart was on fire? And what if we weren't able to wake up the next morning? Our heart's on fire. Live it like this week, especially this week, like you doing it today. Doing it today. That way, if what you're praying for was to present itself, you're prepared. You're literally prepared to receive it. So wake up this morning, ground yourself, meditate a little bit, do a little yoga stretch, and tell yourself another story that has, maybe the same story but different outcome. That's okay. It's not lying to yourself. You're choosing to see the outcome play differently. It's all about perspective, right? So it's all how you decided to get through that. Then you also have the mindset of doing it now. Doing it now. Apply that every morning. Tell your brain to be like, do it now. You'll be surprised. The laundry gets done. Things just start getting done. And with the grateful heart too. Do it with the grateful heart. And it's just beautiful. Especially if you know that your intentions are good. Like, your intentions are good and your heart is pure. Of course, it's yours. And it's for the world. Our tests that we go through are not for ourselves. They're testimonies for other people. So while you're over here feeling like you're not doing enough, there are some people really, really admiring you and being so inspired by you. It's a real thing, So having that mindset of doing it now, reprogramming your mind of having a different outcome. And I know there was something else. Gosh, I had it on my notes and I completely forgot, but it's so important. So if I remember, I'm going to put it on the next video. But definitely we're in the 1-1 portal. Let's have fun with it. And even if some people don't believe in it, what do you got to lose? You've been doing the same thing over and over again and wanting a different outcome. So why not just have fun with this and wake up tomorrow, ground, meditate, be grateful. Tell yourself that if you can do it now, and celebrate that. It's a beautiful thing when you start celebrating that and you start celebrating each other. And I just felt it in my heart. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if someone out there needs to hear it, it's for you, And I was kind of back and forth on making videos because I don't care if the world was to see. But when it comes to my little town, I'm just like, And it's not that I care that they see. It's more like I used to feel bad. I'm working on this, but being joyful, being happy, because I'd rather people think that I'm miserable and having some kind of heartache than them being upset over my happiness, So, but that was programmed in my mind that since I was little, not everyone's always going to be happy for you. And it's weird because I'm the type of person, I celebrate everyone and anything. I'm just like, you go, girl, you go. And even if I don't have those things, I'm just like, yeah, I want to vibe with you because, it's awesome to be around that energy. It's just amazing. And when I realized that that was programmed in my mind so much, I actually started bringing it before it was even there. I started thinking that people were already going to treat me like that and stop focusing on the people who were actually really happy for me. So this portal, this time, I want to tell myself a different story, and give attention, give energy to the people who are happy for me. And I'm not so scared to put this out here because I keep saying for the world or whatever it is, just talk, just be out there, whatever. It may be good for someone, right? But I really do think we're so busy looking out in the world, but we forget to be good to our community. It's not so much for the world, it's also your neighbor. The same person you probably are in the same room with needs to hear this. But we're so contained, thinking, what if they say something? What if they think something? While you're thinking that, they're thinking that too. So 1-1 tomorrow is amazing time to just rewrite a new story. Try it out. I know it sounds crazy, right? But it's fun. It's celebrating, and it really is learning to forgive and have a different outcome. Learning to meditate. Oh, I remember my last one. My last one is before you go out that door. Before you go out that door. Before we're in the rush and we're going here and there and doing everything, let's spend 5 seconds. If you have more than 5 seconds, amazing. That's amazing. Let's start off with 5 seconds though, and really look at yourself in that bathroom mirror. Look at those eyes and appreciate the vessel that you're in. Gratitude. Appreciate the vessel that your soul gets to experience. Like, your vessel gets to experience that soul, and your soul gets to experience that vessel, and show gratitude for it. Do this for a whole week, starting tomorrow. It's really life-changing. You will have so much compassion for yourself. You will literally look in those eyes and just be so gentle with yourself. Try it. Even if you do have some kind of word that's not so gentle, slowly it will start. It's human. We're nurturers. So be kind to yourself. And it's an amazing gift to give to other people too, because we go out there in the world, and if we don't learn how to do these for ourselves, we start applying pressure on other people to do it for us. And that's a lot of pressure. We don't know what the other people are going through, They have their own stuff to take care of. So why not fill our own cup? All it takes is 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Look in the mirror and show gratitude to the vessel that you get to experience. Also, just turn on some Palo Santo and meditate, ground, take a moment to breathe. So, sorry that I ranted so much, but I was pretty excited to make this video. And number 1, we'll go back to it again. So number 1, have that mindset of doing it again. Number 2, think of an event or a story that happened. Go back to it. But instead of just staying stuck in there, recreate and use a different outcome. Give peace to it and show love to it. Let it go. 3, look in the eyes. Look in your eyes. Look in the mirror for 5 seconds. Tell yourself something. Tell yourself something. You don't even have to tell yourself anything. Just feel it. Absolutely feel it. Because the thing about affirmations, you can speak. You can say little words to yourself. You can have your friends say little words to you. But if you don't feel it, if you don't really feel it yourself, nothing will happen. So, I encourage you to feel a little something. Do some meditation. Ground yourself. And use this 111 to celebrate. Have an amazing day. Bye.